Hey everyone, this is Shinobi Whispers, and if I start coughing during this video, I apologize. I think I'm coming down with a cold or something, but I hope not. Anyways, this is going to be a little too close whisper, and I thought I would share some ideas for some videos I'm thinking of doing in the future. One of them would be an Alice in Wonderland type video where I would be an enormous size and the room would be completely shrunk down and have some kind of mad tea party or something along those lines. If any of you want to take that idea and roll with it, just, yeah, feel free to use that idea. Another I had in mind would be, well, if you've ever seen Monty Python and the Spanish Inquisition, I was thinking of doing something along those lines, where I come in and say nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition, and then do some kind of ASMR roleplay with torturing you with pillows or a comfy chair. That's been on my mind lately to do something like that, and I hope this whisper is pretty close to where you can get some tingles out of it. And yes, that picture is the dude from Aladdin, the start of the movie when he's selling the lantern, the genie lamp. My bad. So yeah, those are some of the ideas I have so far. Another one would be doing the Black Speech of Mordor, where I would kind of use my voice changer device and make it sound all demonic. Anyways, we'll see what happens with that. And so far, that's some of the ideas I have about new ideas instead of doing the same old type videos people do. And I'm not discrediting people's efforts in doing the same thing as other people. It's fine with me, as long as it's relaxing and pleasing to the senses. I'm all for it. I may do another drawing video. I just hope the image comes out the way I want it. And so yeah, I thought I would provide you guys this small update of videos I'm thinking about doing, or will do in the near future. Another one would be say that I'm a ninja and I'm on a stakeout at somebody's house, like hanging up in the attic or the basement, and then I take you along with me on my ninja stakeout. Because if you're a ninja, you have to be all about patience and agility. So I'm thinking about doing a video like that, and somehow show off some of my ninja skills. Jedi roleplay, but I'm kind of saving my money here and there if I can buy an authentic Boba Fett costume, which I think would be an awesome roleplay if I could pull that off. And yeah, those authentic costumes go for about from the $500 range to $1,000, I would think. But I've been looking on stuff on eBay, and the Boba Fett, what do they call them? The ultimate costume collection, I guess, that you can buy off of there. So that would be awesome video to do as a Mandalorian roleplay. And this is kind of going off on a different note. A little rant about Disney owning Lucasfilm. I'm very happy about that because George Lucas will not be participating as the director in any of them. If they so happen to make episode 7, which I'm pretty sure they will, they have to find some way to get Boba Fett out of that Sarlacc pit. There's just no excuse. If they continue on with episode 7, they have to somehow get Boba Fett out of there. Because he's an essential badass role in the Star Wars universe. That's my feeling on it. And as for other cast members returning, like Mark Hamill and Harrison Ford, Carrie Fisher, Peter Mayhew, I believe his name is, who played Chewbacca, they could somehow do that, I think, with the amount of technology, with the, like how they did Jeff Bridges' face in Tron Legacy to make him look sort of younger. I don't know if that's even possible with just how the original Star Wars cast looks now, to make him look somewhat, not an old age, but somehow the age where they left off in episode 6. So yeah, they should keep making more Star Wars films, because it can't possibly end with those prequels, in my opinion. Sorry about that. As for ASMR ideas, excuse me. I'm kind of drawing a blank on that, but I'm pretty sure I can incorporate some ASMR stuff if I do the Alice in Wonderland idea of me in a little room and me somehow eating the cakes or the treats that say "eat me," and somehow become enormous in that room. So maybe I can do some like ASMR smacking, and smacking as in chewing. I won't be smacking other people. Unless you want me to. So far, those are my ideas for the moment. And I know someone said that they would like to see me in Joker makeup, which shouldn't be a huge challenge. I can just slop that makeup on easily. But somehow it's also difficult to reproduce that same kind of look they did in The Dark Knight, another note, I was gonna say how I feel about Joker's performance versus Bane's in The Dark Knight Rises. Like, who was more menacing and who was more scary than the other? Well, psychologically, the Joker is scarier and threatening in that aspect, where he can just be that puppeteer behind the scenes and orchestrate that level of chaos for Batman. And for Bane, you know, he's physically and mentally scary as to what he can bring down upon Batman and Gotham City. But I prefer not to think of it as a contest. Both of them are, and all the Batman villains are equally menacing in their own ways. And this is like a really late rant on the subject for The Dark Knight Rises. I thought they were going to bring in Hugo Strange, and Robin Williams might have played that part, and he may have played it interestingly. I would have to say, if you don't know who Hugo Strange is, he's pretty much likes to indulge himself on mistreating and over-experimenting with the Arkham patients, and totally obsessed with Batman and his identity. That's what I remember from, the cartoon and the comics. But that would have been an interesting character to introduce, just to add that psychological intrigue for The Dark Knight Rises. But I would have to say Nolan did a good job in equaling out the played parts for villains and good guys for that movie. So I don't think any extra villains were needed after that, except for maybe the Riddler. That was like the point of, how should I say, what the fans were expecting for the next movie, that the Riddler would come in, and I would just see all the fan-made posters for that, like it was gonna be Guy Pearce or Neil Patrick Harris. And I think at one point somebody put up one of the guys who played Doctor Who. There's so many Doctor Who's, I can't remember the actor's name. But I think it was one before they did the guy who's wearing the bow tie, the most recent Doctor Who. I think it was the guy before that. Somebody had put him on a poster as the Riddler. That would have been an interesting choice. And also, somebody put Johnny Depp, I think, as a fan-made poster for the Riddler, which I don't know how I would have interpreted that or accepted Johnny Depp to play a Batman villain. I'm just kind of unsure about that. But anyways, that's just my little rant on Nolan's Batman villain choices. Yeah. Anyways, I want to share some more up-close whisper thoughts with you guys. Hope you found this soon. Well, as soon as I can think up a new roleplay or whisper video. Yeah, trying to take on new, fresh ideas than from doing the same thing as everyone else. So, yeah, if any of those ideas clicked in your brain as to doing a roleplay video, feel free to use any of them. You can give me props if you want, I don't care. But,